Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. And as you can see, we're in a brand new environment because we got our brand new RV finally. Janet, what do we get?
We got a 27-foot Airstream.
That's right, Airstream Globetrotter 27 FTB. Now then, if you've been watching this channel because of Leisure Travel Vans, well, continue watching this channel because of Leisure Travel Vans. We will still be talking LTVs. We will keep our LTV. We love our LTV, but we got this Airstream because we wanted another RV experience. We wanted the towable experience. And so, Jen, I can tell immediately from this first 2 days that we've been in it,
Yes.
so much more room.
Yes.
So much more room. And so we're going to take you on a little tour of it real quick, and we'll talk about what we like, what we don't. Now this will be kind of a brief tour because we're just now learning all of the systems, learning about all of the different things. Much of it is very RV centric, so many of the same components as a leisure travel van, but we'll kind of go through the differences. And so if you've found this channel because of an Airstream, I would invite you to subscribe because we will be talking about this quite a bit. We're also going to be talking about how it relates to a leisure travel van, what the difference is between a 25-foot Class C motorhome and this 27-foot towable bumper pull. Now then, we were talking about getting a fifth wheel, and we actually looked at a few fifth wheels, but we just thought it's a bit much. The Airstream is very similar to a leisure travel van when it comes to just how short it is, number one. Yeah. You know, a fifth wheel is like 13 feet tall. This is 10, same as our leisure travel van. So much consideration when it came to how we like to travel. We like to be a little more nimble, and the leisure travel van's very nimble. So already we made a mistake coming up here where I forgot to plug in the 7-pin that controls the lights and the brakes and all of that stuff, and I had to pull over, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, am I in a place where I can turn around? Leisure travel van, you can just zip around. In this, not so much. But anyway, so let's take you on a little tour. I want to introduce you to a new addition to the family. This is Rusty. So 3 dogs, that's right, 3 dogs. And part of the reason we wanted a little bit bigger, because 3 dogs in a leisure travel van for an extended period isn't much, right? And so short trips, fantastic. Long trips, this is going to be so much better. And again, if this is your first time on the channel, please hit that subscribe button, the old thumbs up, and let's get into a tour. Okay, so here we are. We're going to give you a little tour of the Airstream. Now then, we are standing in the lounge area, and Janet, all of the windows, that is probably the biggest change with the leisure travel van.
Really cool.
Absolutely magnificent. Now then, as well as with the leisure travel van, we got that fog interior, which you always cover up for the dogs. But with this, we got Barcelona blue with the material.
Very durable.
Extremely durable. We've got the dogs in there. We're not worried a bit about them staining it, about them scratching it or anything. They can just have their way with it, because that's one of the reasons we're RVing, right, is so we can travel with our dogs. And so we want to make sure that, you know, we're not worried about the couch, right, if the dogs get on it.
Right.
Now then, another thing is the ability to have an always down table. So with a leisure travel van, we have to put the table up, we have to put the table down, we have to put the bed up, have to put the bed down. Not all leisure travel vans are that way, but ours, the FX, we do. So that's been the biggest thing. You don't have to deal with that anymore, right, Janet?
No, and I like the fact that it's you can just kind of change it up if you want to. You can make it bigger, smaller,
yeah,
or you can take it away completely.
Yeah, so the table is a 2-part table. So you can have a large table, you can have a U-shaped lounge table, or you can have no table where this is just a big, like, sectional couch, right? Yeah, very comfortable. So it's been comfortable, and you've added some pillows, and you've added some stuff to make it a little bit more comfortable. All right, so as far as space, you're happy with everything?
Yes, very happy. Very pleased. I expected it to be smaller than really what it is.
Yeah,
So,
no
yeah.
slides,
No.
but it still feels
Yes.
very, very spacious. It's a wide body, obviously. I forgot, I think it's 101 inches wide, and so it feels really good. So let's go over the kitchen. Okay, so here is the kitchen, which is another huge upgrade from our leisure travel van, just due to the size and the amount of things and storage opportunities. The pantry is probably 5 times as big. And so Janet, tell us, the sink is much bigger. Tell us what you love about the kitchen.
I love the windows. I love the faucet. It comes out, it's got the hose to it, and all the storage behind it. Love the big pantry. And all the storage at the bottom. Amazing.
Yeah, and then
love the kitchen.
Then the uppers is a plus for me.
Yes, because I can open the doors.
And in the leisure travel van, I bang my head probably 4 times a day on these things. This is just right there. 6'2" and just under.
Yay!
So that's fantastic. But the kitchen overall is
my favorite.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And the fridge is really big.
Yeah, let's talk about the fridge. So the fridge is number one, it's a compressor fridge. It's not an absorption fridge. So it gets colder faster. It runs totally off 12 volt, will not run on propane, which is a negative, I guess, in some sense. So you've got to make sure that you've got enough battery to run that thing while you're going down the road. So anyway, huge pluses and minuses, but the refrigerator is much larger. So overall, we give the kitchen an absolute A+.
And my favorite are the windows. I love the windows in a kitchen.
Yeah,
Makes
so
me feel like I'm at home.
Yeah, so we've got 2 beautiful windows that you can see out of.
Yes.
So bathroom, actually, believe it or not, smaller than our leisure travel van.
Probably my least favorite thing in this whole Airstream. I'm not a big fan of this because it doesn't stay up. It doesn't lock up. So once you let it go, it just kind of hangs there.
Yeah, and again, you have more counter space here. However, the overall footprint is much smaller.
Yes.
And so big mirror.
Right. There is not a mirror for me. I have to like walk back in order for me to see myself.
Yeah,
so you can only see from here up.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Short people problems.
Yeah.
So anyway, the bathroom is probably our least favorite. It is pretty though. I mean, even look at the countertop is nice. It's like a Korean countertop in here. Really nice. A larger sink than the leisure travel van, but not much larger. No. And I will say this is not near as good. This hot water heater is not near as good as the leisure travel van's Truma. We absolutely love that system. This is a tankless as well, but it takes probably 30 seconds for it to get hot. You don't have a always on feature like we do in the LTV. That will just immediately have hot water coming out so that you're not wasting it into your gray tank. If it wasn't a gray tank issue, it'd be no big deal. Just run it for 30 seconds and it gets hot and you're fine. But you know, overall, the Truma and the LTV, much better. And why are you still holding Rusty?
Because he wants his mama's arms. He will not let me put him down. Don't know why.
You're the luckiest dog in the world.
Yep, he wants his mama. Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about the shower. It's a little bit larger interior-wise until you get down to here, and that is actually the wheel well. And so you do have a little bit limited space, but for me, it's a little bit bigger up in the shoulder area, so I don't feel as cramped as I do in the leisure travel van. But overall, no skylight either up there, and that's your exhaust fan. Now, the thing you do have to do is you always have to do a double check. Make sure you shut everything before you travel. Oh, yeah, I could have turned on the light. It's got a light. Anyway, very plain shower, not that big of a deal. Not terrible, not awesome.
Love the closet. Double door. I'm working on getting it organized, so love it. There's a light. Oh, I didn't notice that. Awesome. Yeah. Love the size of it.
And then you also have 2 more closets here, right?
Yes, we have 2 little closets. You can use these as hanging clothes, or you can put your shorts or whatever on.
And again, just with the larger size, you just have so much more storage capability. So both sides you've got room there. All right, bedroom.
Yes, love the bedroom. Didn't know what I was going to think about getting the double beds, but I think they're going to work, especially with our dogs. We kind of split them up.
Yeah, so one of the reason that I got one of the front twin bed is because you have this entire runway through the entire RV. So you literally have about 25 feet that you can walk.
Because if you'd have had a bed here, you'd stop to here.
Yeah, so with
from there to there.
with the queen option, then the bed takes up the entire room. It's it's just a bedroom. This is actually like lounge space. Just like in our leisure travel van, we have 2 living areas with the FX, and so you can watch TV in one, I can watch TV in the other. Yeah. Same here. This is a super comfortable. We can see Gracie is taking over. Yeah. We've got a TV there, and again, all of these windows. It's crazy.
And these little lights I love.
Yeah, the lighting in here is absolutely beautiful as well. They've got a lot of cove lighting. Now there are a lot of terrible things about this Airstream, and I'll get into those as well in some video. But overall, this thing is just magnificent. So you can see Roxy is absolutely loving it. All right, so that is the interior. I'm gonna wait for another video to do the exterior, but I can just say setting up, tearing down is about 5 times harder than a leisure travel van. And so that's a con of this Airstream. And then I'll get into my tow vehicle, which is a 2022 Ford F350 Platinum. Why we chose an F350 rather than an F150 or F250, as well as what my tow system is and my weight distribution and anti-sway. All of that, we'll be doing videos about that. And again, if you're here because of Airstream and you're looking at getting an Airstream, be sure to subscribe, because I'm going to be learning right along with you. I really love the learning process. It's really fun getting to know our leisure travel van. Now we feel like we know that inside and out. Now with the Airstream. So I'll be talking about the lithium upgrade we're going to do, about all of the different little modifications. And Airstream, for the price that these are and the quality they are, they have some ridiculous things that they either cheapen out on or just totally whiff on. It's insane. This door, you can lock yourself out of it, and it's such an easy fix. There's like a 40-cent piece that you have to buy from a third-party retailer in order to make sure you don't lock yourself in or out of the RV. It's insane. Come on, Airstream, been doing this for 90 years. Have you not figured this out yet? But we're going to get into all of the deficiencies as well. But if you're a part of our leisure travel van family, we are going to be doing lots of videos on those coming up. We got several trips in the leisure travel van, several trips in this Airstream, so we're really looking forward to it. And anyway, but with that, Janet, let's pack up and head back to Dallas.
Yep, this was a quick little trip.
Yeah, quick little trip, just a 2-day shakedown trip. Really, a light fell out, and my Demco hitch that came on the Airstream, it's faulty, so it takes me about 10 minutes to unhook this thing because it gets stuck. So anyway, but with everything else, it seems like it's worked so far, right? So anyway, so be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you next time.